Hello guys, gals, non-binary pals, and waterfowls. It's me, Big Mike, and today I'm coming at you with a channel update video. So last week when I uploaded a video, I had a major issue to happen with my channel. I'm going to discuss that here. Also, I want to discuss some things that are going on with some of the topics I cover. I'm going to explain why you haven't seen them lately and what their future would be on my channel. And also in this video, I'm going to talk about and answer some of the questions you lovely guys, gals, non-binary pals, and waterfowls have asked me about my videos or my channel. And that's essentially what this video is going to be about. I know it's a bit light, but when I get to talking about the first topic, you'll understand why. I'll explain why I'm keeping it light here. So the first issue I want to bring up here is something that's happened to my channel. And this is a pretty big issue, and it has the possibility of drastically affecting the future of my channel, unfortunately. So last week when I uploaded that week's video, I did everything normal, changed nothing, just my normal routine and such. And when it released, some of my viewers, some of my biggest supporters messaged me complaining that my video was set to private. Now fam, I never set any of my videos private. From the very get-go, my videos are always public. As of now, I have never set a video to private, and I will never set a video to private unless something drastic happens. But anyway, one of my biggest supporters, probably my biggest supporter, Honk Flaps, she sent me this message asking me what's going on, why is your video private? And I had no idea what was happening because, like I said, I never set my videos private. So first, I tried to look at things on my end using my devices and such, and everything came up normal. So I asked her to double check. Still the same thing. So then I asked some of my other fans to come out and check. And lo and behold, at least 3 other people were telling me the same thing. Now these are people in different locations, using different kinds of devices, Xboxes, Android phones, Chromebooks, PCs, and such. So there was no one overarching issue on the user end. So I'm stressing out here because this is a vital time. Your first few hours after a video releases, that's the time it's going to get the most eyes on it. So then I go to the creator side of YouTube and I look for a way in which I can contact help, like a help support. Nothing there. Absolutely nothing there on the creator side to report a glitch, some type of issue. Oh no, if you want to contact YouTube's help, you have to use Twitter to do that. What other platform do you know of that requires you to use a completely different social media platform that is in no way, shape, or form connected to them to get help? And even when you contact them, like I did here, it was useless. Absolutely useless. They asked me to ask my followers or ask my viewers to make sure they clear their cache or to make sure, their app was updated. Okay, well, if there was just an isolated incident, I completely agree. That's probably the most common issue, the most reasonable thing. But when you have different people reporting different things, and if I sound heated, fam, I absolutely am, because this is it. This is the only line of help you have, and it felt completely useless. Now, fortunately, whatever was going on stopped. I don't know what happened, don't know how it happened, but things returned to normal, and later on, people could view my video like normal. So I don't know what was going on. I don't know if it's a one-time thing. I'm hoping it's a one-time thing, because I don't know how to fix it if it's not. So, and unfortunately, if it's not a one-time thing, then that's probably going to be it for my channel, fam. That probably really is going to be it, because YouTube is not going to help me. I tried searching this, and it doesn't seem like a really, really big issue. Some other people have reported it before, but these have just been isolated cases that have happened over the previous months and years, and not a major thing that affected numerous people at one time. So I have absolutely no idea how to approach this if this happens again with this video. So that's kind of why I wanted to keep it light here, because I don't even know if you guys will actually even be able to see this video or not. And if people can't see my videos, there's really no point in continuing to do this, unfortunately, at least on this platform. And I just want to point out something. This isn't about me getting a lot of views. You know, as a small YouTuber, I've accepted the fact a long time ago that I'm not going to get a lot of views. And it's just a part of the process. It's a part of paying your dues. Like, if you are in a garage band, for example, and you first start off, you're going to be playing bars that are half empty, small house gigs, things of that nature. Or if you start off as a professional wrestler, you're going to be playing or wrestling in, half empty armories, places that maybe only 10, 15 people there watching, and that's just a part of the process. That's the part of paying your dues. So this is not about that. What this is about is the platform actively turning people away who want to see me, and people who are some of my biggest supporters. And that's what pisses me off, fam. That's why I'm so heated. And so let's go back to the analogy I just used just a few moments ago. So let's imagine that you are a professional wrestler who's just starting out, or you are in a band that's just starting out, and you're playing one of those small gigs we mentioned. Now imagine, you don't have a lot of people coming out to see you, but imagine those people who are very dedicated. But those people are being stopped at the door and turned away for no apparent reason. That would piss you off. And if you can imagine that, if you could imagine that situation, then that's exactly how I feel right now, fam. So long story short, the future of this channel is very much going to depend on how this next video does in regards to the system. If the people who want to see it can see it, then we're good to go, fam. If not, I don't know. But that's enough on this topic. Let's move on to the next one. Next, I want to talk about some of the topics I cover on my channel and where they've been and what you can expect of them in the future. The first topic I want to discuss are UAPs, or UFOs. Now, if you noticed, I haven't made a video on the topic in quite a few weeks now, and that's simply because no stories have come out about that. And every day I'm looking through UFO or UAP Twitter, I'm on the UFO subreddit, and I'm also following Ask a Poll UAP, and you definitely should too, because Matt Laszlo is the man out there beating it down, asking our elected representatives directly what the hell is going on there. And I do all this looking for stories to cover. Now, there is one story I am following, and that's the next UAP congressional hearing. However, not too much is out about that, not enough for a full video, and it's set to happen probably after they return from their summer recess, so probably August, September. So we're still a ways away from that happening, and so details are scarce, and those details we do have are very much subject to change. Now, there is enough info there that where if I was to find another subject to talk about, I could do a video covering this with another subject. So long story short, UAP content has been MIA for a bit, but it will make a return as soon as some news drops, fam. And also, the next topic I want to bring up is AI, and that's very much the same situation there as well. Once the next big AI situation drops, and it's something that I feel like that affects society, I will definitely cover it, fam. But until then, it's going to be MIA as well, fam. The next topic I want to bring up is Beavis and Butthead. Now, my Beavis and Butthead videos are still going to be out, here and there. But I just want to bring up the point here, because usually around this time every year, well, at least last year and the year before that, I made videos, giving my thoughts on the movie and some of the episodes from the new seasons. However, this year, that's not going to happen, unfortunately, because the next season is not going to drop until 2025. And yeah, I was kind of bummed out to hear this myself. That's one of my favorite parts of this time of the year. So, yeah, that was a letdown, but yeah, what can you do about it, right? So you can still expect to see some Beavis and Butthead content here and there as well, but those videos that would normally come out at this time, for obvious reasons, won't be out until much later in 2025. And lastly, The last topic I want to talk about here is my gaming content. That's not going anywhere. In fact, you're probably going to see more of it as we get closer to Sage. In fact, this year I'm hoping to do a couple of videos related to Sage leading up to the event. So we'll see how that goes. And that's really all I have to talk about when it comes to my topics. And lastly, I just want to answer some questions from you lovely guys, gals, non-binary pals, and waterfowls about my YouTube channel, my videos, and their future. So, longtime supporter of mine, Sachi, he asks, do you see yourself doing full games on the channel, like playing a full game like The Last of Us? I absolutely do. In fact, I have a couple games in mind I want to do full playthroughs of. At the moment, I can't really do it because of some memory issues on my computer, but once they get resolved, I plan to do it. Now, I can't promise any specific games I'm going to do, but I definitely do have some full gameplay videos in the works. So thank you so much for your question, and thank you for all your support, fam. Next up, we have a question from Honkflap. Do you plan on new content types? If so, what are they? Now, this is a bit of a tricky question here because, I always am open to doing new content types. If you look at my channel, almost every other video is something different than what I've done previously. Or if not every other video, then it happens a couple times a month, or maybe multiple times a year, I should say. One of the things I love about this adventure is that I haven't put myself into a corner of only doing one type of content or only covering one subject, but the way I've got things set up is that I can literally wake up the next day and cover anything. And on the one hand, maybe it's harder for an audience to find me, perhaps, or to settle on me for very long, but on the other hand, it gives me a lot of freedom to work, and that's something I absolutely enjoy. And if it was otherwise, maybe my channel wouldn't have gone on as long as it has, because I love that freedom and I have a lot of different passions. Now, I can't say exactly what topic it would be, because I never know when inspiration's going to hit me, I never know when that's going to happen. So I will say I do have some short content coming up. Some shorts in regards to my real life that I plan on sharing. Like I have a video, or my very first short in this series will be me going to a Padang restaurant and eating nasi Padang. Also going shopping for snacks in a local medium-sized grocery store. That's just an example, but besides that, I know I will at some point try different kinds of content. It's almost as sure as the sun will rise in the east tomorrow. But exactly what that kind of content's going to be, I don't know, fam. But thank you so much, bestie, for all your support and for asking me this very awesome question. And lastly, my good friend Kit, she asks, how long until you debuted? Now, this is an interesting situation because it's going to be a while. It is absolutely going to be a while. I don't have an exact time. I do know that whenever it happens, it's going to be after I get a new computer. And it's not something that's really high up on my priority list because, I think being a VTuber would be cool, but at this point in time, it'll just be something for the aesthetics. My content's not going to change. I'm still going to be the same big mic, still make the same content, just instead of being a floating voice, it's going to be an avatar on screen. So it's not very high up on my priorities at the moment, but it is something I'm still aiming for. And just to kind of give you an idea of the timetable, on a good week, I'm able to save up an extra $5 or $10 for my new computer. So it's going to be a while, fam. But thank you so much for your question, Kit. And that's it for this video. I covered everything I wanted to cover, and so hopefully everything goes off without a hitch, everything goes on like normal, and if so, next week our video is going to be much more heavy, much more in depth. But if something happens and this video doesn't come out like it should, I will see you when I see you then, fam, in that situation. Now, because this video has been one giant inslate, I'm not going to do an inslate today. So I'm just going to do my normal closing shtick here. So I just want to bring up the fact that I do have a Ko-fi. I do have a Ko-fi account, and for the time being, any donations I received will go to help me either build my dream computer or buy a much better computer. And anything right now that you could give would really help the channel out. It would help me to be able to expand my content, to try new and other types of content, like being able to use virtual machines and explore other types of OSs, to play more high-end games. I would love to be able to play some really amazing high-end indie games. And a new and better machine would allow me to do that. Also, it would help me to be able to use better programs. Maybe I can try different editing programs and editing software. As a result, perhaps it could even help me to improve the quality of my videos as well. But if you can't or don't want to, I completely understand. Money's tight and times are hard for many people. And I just love the fact that you're here watching my video. That really means the world to me. Special thanks to Fran, who does a wonderful job doing my art. You know what? She's definitely Fran. She's the Franniest Fran I have ever met. And she's going to be back on Twitter one day. And when she does come back, be sure to give her a follow. And also be sure to commission her for all of your art needs. She's not just a fantastic artist. She's also a damn good person to work with too. And if you commission her, I guarantee you won't be disappointed. Special thanks to all of my friends on Twitter. I wouldn't be here without you all. And a special thanks to all of you for watching this video. Please like this video if you like it, or dislike it if you dislike it. But if you want to dislike it and be cool about it, and you're watching my video right now, so I know you're cool, tell me why in the comments below, why you dislike it, so that I can improve myself, I can improve my videos, and I can be the best possible Big Mike I can be. But you know what, fam? Even if you like my videos, or you're indifferent about my videos, or you're here and you have no idea how in the hell you got here, let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear from you lovely guys, gals, non-binary pals, and waterfowls. It really actually makes my day. I mean, yeah, it does help me. It does help my video get seen. But more importantly, it helps me to connect to all of you. As a YouTuber, I have a different type of setup than a streamer. I don't get a chance to chat with my viewers, so this would give me a great opportunity to do so. And if you like my content, please subscribe and turn your notifications on. Until next time, fam, remember, just be yourself and you'll be awesome. Peace out!